Hello, my name is Em, and I would like to welcome you to this Nautical Twist episode. For this particular episode, I want to share something, a slightly awkward story, or at least to me, awkward. But I wanted to share that because there was something that came out of it that, I don't know, I just felt like it was worth sharing. So, for a particular job that I was working, I was given an assignment to like put something together. And I spent so much time on this and going back and forth and trying to get the right information, going back and forth with my boss and all of this, and trying to just talk through what is the best thing, what is the best way to show what it was that they wanted. And there was so much back and forth on this. I kid you not. It was pretty mentally involved, and I remember finally getting to this place where I finally had achieved this final report. And I was so relieved when it was time to send it out, and I was like, okay, this is it. This is the last of it. It's done, and I sent it. And so then I got a all right, good job on the final like basically result or the final product. And I remember I was like, oh, good. And then I was forwarded an email, and I remember I looked at the email, and it was basically sending out what I had worked on for so long. And I remember at the bottom of the email, it said, keep or toss. And I thought about it, and my thought was, I felt so frustrated because I put so much time into it, and all my work, all my time, all my effort, again, was boiled down to the idea of like, you guys just are going to just throw it out. That's even listed as an option. I mean, of course, it's always an option, but that's listed at the bottom of the email as if it's barely worth opening. And I remember just having this like crashing feeling, like just like, what did I do all of that for? And then I remembered something, or I not even remember something. I was just like, after like dealing with that initial frustration, like I was finally able to see through enough. And I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, we can put our heart and soul into something. You can put all of you into it, and you go out of your way, you do the research, you take the time, you get the resources, you do all of this stuff. And then it can come down to not being properly received, or not being received at all by the people that were supposed to, allegedly supposed to appreciate, or supposedly supposed to appreciate it. But the big thing is, it's not about that. And that was the thing I needed to be reminded of and understand. And that incident really did that for me. I remember just literally thinking, like, at the end of the day, I sharpened my skills. At the end of the day, I did a lot of hard work, and I learned something in the process, and I learned how to build something better, do something a little better than what I was used to. And it was very frustrating, and it didn't change. It still was frustrating, but through it all, I, as an individual, can still gain something, even if it is ignored by the people who I would have thought would have been interested. The idea is that I am doing what I can, and I will be getting something out of it as long as I am doing my best. And that's kind of where it fell. And I see this as like it was a big life lesson, just to remember that, I mean, for anyone and under any circumstances, like at the end of the day, it has to be about wanting to do my best, and not wanting people to react a certain way, if that makes sense. So it was like kind of it was a little life lesson, or a little weird lesson for me, but it's something that I has stuck with me for a very long time. And I just wanted to come on here and share that. So if you have any thoughts or a similar experience that you want to share, I always welcome you to leave it comments down below. But in the meantime, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with another episode. So please, in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.